নমস্কাৰ আজি আমি ফিজিক্সৰ পাৰ্ট 1 টেক্সটবুক ফৰ ক্লাছ 11ৰ ক্লাছৰ প্ৰথম চেপ্টাৰটোৰ বিষয়ে পঢ়িবলৈ গৈ আছো Chapter 1 Physical World Science is a systematic attempt which is done to understand the natural phenomena and also to apply the knowledge gained to predict, modify and also control the natural phenomena. And the curiosity to learn about the world and trying to find out the secret of nature is the first step towards discovery of science. এই স্লাইডখনত সায়েন্স কি হয় তাৰ বিষয়ে এটা আইডিয়া দিয়া হৈছে Scientific methods it consists of several steps like observation, experimentation, qualitative and quantitative reasoning, mathematical modeling, prediction and verification of theories. Science is dynamic in nature, which means that the content of science may change with the new theories. For example, Johannes Kepler replaced the circular orbit of the heliocentric theories with the elliptical orbits. এতিয়া সায়েন্সৰ সাবজেক্টবিলাক কণ্টেণ্টবিলাক চেঞ্জ হ'ব পাৰে সময়ৰ নতুন থিয়ৰিৰ সৈতে যেনেকৈ Johannes Kepler circular orbit of the heliocentric theory বিলাক ৰিপ্লেস কৰিলে elliptical orbitsৰ সৈতে যাতে theory Again, when the modification of the theory fails to explain the new observation, the theory needs to be replaced by a new theory. For example, when the wave theory of light failed to explain the photoelectric effect, this resulted in the development of entirely new theory which is known as quantum mechanics. কেতিয়াবা থিওৰি বিলাক ভালকে মডিফাই কৰাৰ পাছতো কিছুমান নতুন অবজাৰভেশন বিলাক এক্সপ্লেইন কৰিব নোৱাৰে বুজাব নোৱাৰে সেই থিওৰি বিলাকক ৰিপ্লেস কৰা হয় নতুন থিওৰিৰ সৈতে যেনেকৈ photoelectric effect যিটো হয় য'ত ইলেক্ট্ৰন মেটেলত পৰিলে ইলেক্ট্ৰন বিলাক For example, photoelectric effectত মানে লাইট যেতিয়া আহি পেলাই এখন মেটেলত পৰে তেতিয়া মেটেলৰ পাছ কিছুমান ইলেক্ট্ৰন ওলাই যায় সেইটো ওয়েভ থিওৰি থ্ৰুদি বুজাব পৰা নাছিলে সেই কাৰণে কোৱান্টাম মেকানিক্সৰ সহায়ত এই photoelectric effectটো ডেসক্ৰাইব কৰা হৈছিল Physics is the branch of science which deals with the study of basic law of nature and their manifestation in different natural phenomena. The two principal thrusts in physics are unification and reduction. Unification. In physics, we attempt to explain the diverse physical phenomena in few concepts or rules. ফিজিক্সত আমি কি কৰোঁ যে বহুত বেলেগ ফিজিক্যাল ফিনোমিনা বিলাক আমি কিছুমান সিম্পল ৰুলত এক্সপ্ৰেছ কৰিবলৈ ব্যৱহাৰ কৰোঁ ইউজ কৰোঁ যেনেকৈ the same law of gravitationৰ যিটো law সেইটো এক্সপ্লেইন কৰিব পাৰিছিল falling of an apple in a ground and also the motion of the planets around the sun কিদৰে সানৰ Reductionism. This is an attempt made in physics to explain the macroscopic system in terms of microscopic constituents. For example, the thermodynamics was developed to explain the macroscopic properties such as temperature, internal energy, entropy, etc. of the bulk system. Scope of physics. The idea about the scope of physics can be found out by looking at the various subdisciplines. There are two domains of interest. They are macroscopic domain and the microscopic domain. The macroscopic domain includes the phenomena at the laboratory, terrestrial and astronomical scales, while the microscopic domain includes atomic, molecular and nuclear phenomena. The classical mechanics deals with the macroscopic phenomena, while the quantum mechanics deal with the microscopic phenomena. কিদৰে classical mechanics macroscopic phenomena সৈতে deal কৰে আৰু quantum mechanics deal with microscopic phenomena. Some of the main subdisciplines in physics are mechanics, optics, thermodynamics, electrodynamics, quantum mechanics, and relativity. The scope of physics is very vast. It measures the length ranging from very small scale to a very large scale. It also measures the mass, time scale, etc. ranging from various large difference. Lengthৰ কাৰণে 10 to the power minus 14 মিটাৰৰ ৰেঞ্জত ইলেক্ট্ৰন, প্ৰটন, etc. মেজাৰ কৰিব পাৰি আৰু ফিজিক্সত আমি astronomical phenomena at the scale of galaxy or even the entire universe whose extent is of order 10 to the power 26 meter আমি তাকো মেজাৰ কৰোঁ। গতিকে the two length scale differ by a factor of 10 to the power 40. The range of time scale can be obtained by dividing the length scale by a speed of light. 10 to the power minus 22 পৰা 10 to the power 18 সেকেন্ডলৈকে আমি মেজাৰ কৰিব পাৰোঁ। ঠিক তেনেদৰে range of mass goes from 10 to the power minus 30 to 10 to the power 55 kg. Fundamental forces in nature. They are gravitational force. The gravitational force is the force of mutual attraction between any two objects by virtue of their masses. And every object experiences this force due to every other object in the universe. All objects on the earth, for example, experiences the force of gravity due to the earth. Electromagnetic force. Electromagnetic force is the force between charged particles. In simple cases, when the charges are at rest, then the force is given by Coulomb's law, and when the charges are in motion, then the magnetic effect are found in this kind of forces due to the moving charges. Strong electromagnetic forces fundamental forces in nature. There are four fundamental forces in nature. They are gravitational forces, electromagnetic forces, strong nuclear forces, and weak nuclear forces. In gravitational force, the gravitational force is the force of mutual attraction between two objects by virtue of their mass, and it is an universal force. Every object experiences this force due to every other object in the universe. All objects on the earth experiences the force of gravity due to earth. Electromagnetic forces. The electromagnetic forces is the force between charged particles. When the charges are at rest, then the force is given by the Coulomb's law, and when the charges are in motion, then the magnetic field comes to exist. And in case of strong nuclear force, this force binds the protons and the neutrons in a nucleus, and it is seen that without this kind of force a nucleus will be unstable and due to electric repulsion between its protons. The weak nuclear force appears only in certain nuclear processes such as beta decay of the nucleus. In beta decay, the nucleus emits electron and an uncharged particle is called neutrino. The weak nuclear force is not as weak as the gravitational force but much weaker than the strong and electromagnetic forces. Thank you.